Good morning, students. Let's start our lesson number 6, the last lesson of our first semester syllabus, substances in daily use. Now, take out your page number 42, and you have seen that in that there are many pictures of various household substances. Which three objects do you see in the picture? We are seen in the picture the chair, table, and a cupboard. What material are they made up of? All the table and the chair is made up of wood, and cupboard is made up of iron. Can any one of these material be used to make all the three objects? Yes. We can make all three objects in wood, either in the iron. Now, substances and objects. When we are classified these substances and objects, all substances are made up of very small and small minute particle. Such substances make the object. Each object has its own shape and specific arrangement. Suppose in your house there is a table, chair, they have a specific shape and arrangements. Objects are made according to the properties of the substance that are used in making these objects. Properties of substance, that's mean they have special properties, just like that iron have a malleability, ductility, wooden having a very strong. According to their properties, they are used in making these substances. For example, cotton is made for cloth, fiber, thread, sari, handkerchief, mattresses, quilt, and pillow. Iron is made for the construction, steel bars, griddle means tawa, and parts of automobiles, and electrical poles, table, cupboards, etc. Aluminium, kitchen utensils, electrical cables. Now here also you have given some classify the substances according to their uses. You have to this homework for you. Special properties, two types substances. Another one is a man-made substances. Come on page number 43. Now, what is the difference between these two groups of natural substances? In between these two groups of natural substances, the substances obtained from nature are first called as a natural substance. Okay. Now, the substances obtained from living things are called biotic substances, and the biotic substances are divided into two categories. One is the biotics which are we take got from animals origin, and another one is got from the plants origin. Now, the substances here we have difference between two groups, that is leather, jute, wool, cotton, and water, soil, metals. Yes, in between these are some are animal products, some are plant products. Yes, that means substances biotic and abiotic product. Biotic product we got from plants and animals. Abiotic products, that the substance that are cannot obtain from living things. Now animal products are leather, wool are from the animals. We got leather from camel, tiger, snakes skin we got from that animal products. Wool we got from the sheep and yak for making sweaters and woolen products, etc. Jute and cotton substance of plant origin. Cotton got we from the cotton tree to make different types of saris, pillow, handkerchief, and thread, fiber, etc. Jute for making our brooms and various chairs and various products from it. Jute bags. Do we find plastic, nylon, brass, or cement in nature? No, we can't. No, these substances are man-made substances. So the next topic is our man-made substances. Look at here again. There is also man-made substances. Chair, then this pot and diary, pencil, wire, shoes, pen, saucer, cup, These are all man-made substances. New substances produced by processing naturally available substances are called man-made substances. Whatever the natural substances present in nature, by processing these substances, we produce new substances we process new substances that is called as a man-made substances. Uh, Several man-made substances are in use. They are easier to use and are available plentifully at low cost. They satisfy the needs of man and make his life more comfortable. Now, example of man-made substances are come to on the next page again. Construction: brick, cement, concrete, galvanized sheets, clay tile, asbestos sheet, etc. These are the construction based man-made substances. And writing material from plastic and metal, paper and notebook, etc. Fiber, yarn, thread, nylon and rayon. And the properties of constituents of natural substances undergo permanent irreversible changes due to chemical reaction. The original substances cannot be obtained again from these new substances. That we can't got these new substances. On page number 44, there are example of man-made substances is given, and also you have given